8,000 supercars, planes made of real gold, palaces the size of a megapolis. For these kings, that's just a warm-up. They're not just fabulously rich, they literally hold the global economy in their hands. But who actually leads the wealthiest empire in Arabia? Let's break it down and find out who makes it into the top 10 richest Arab kings on the planet. The last one on this list will definitely surprise you. Welcome to the channel for the richest. Number 10. Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah. From a $20,000 haircut to an empire of unimaginable luxury. When it comes to luxury without limits, the name of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei rings especially loud. His fortune is estimated at up to $30 billion, and he's not just a ruler, he's a symbol of unchecked wealth. Once, the world was stunned by the story of how the Sultan paid $20,000 for a 30-minute haircut. And this wasn't just a salon visit, he flew a personal barber in from London on his private jet. That kind of haircut isn't about the hairstyle, it's about the very definition of luxury. And his car collection is a legend of its own. More than 7,000 supercars, the largest collection in the world. And these aren't just production models, but exclusive versions made only for him. Among the jewels of the collection are the Lamborghini Veneno, of which there are only 3 on the planet, and the Bugatti Veyron, one of the rarest Bugattis in the world. The total value of his fleet exceeds $2 billion. He could drive a new car every day for 20 years. But the Sultan didn't stop at cars. He turned a Boeing 747 worth $100 million into a truly golden work of art, pushing the price of the aircraft to $133 million. The interiors are covered in gold, from sinks and showers to toilets. Naturally, for one of the richest kings in the world, an ordinary palace is far too modest. His residence, the Istana Nurul Iman Palace, is the largest palace on the planet, with an area of about 2.15 million square feet. It's impossible to name its value. It's not just a home, but one of the greatest monuments of royal architecture. And that's not all. The Sultan owns luxury real estate all over the world, from a hotel in London worth $400 million to a chic chateau in France for £110 million, and a villa in Beverly Hills for $30 million. But if you think that's the peak of luxury, wait. The next king literally rules gold and oil. Number 9. King Salman of Saudi Arabia, the man who rules gold. King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud is not just the monarch of the richest oil state, he is the head of a family whose total wealth is estimated at $2 trillion. Even for the richest billionaires on the planet, that number sounds like fantasy. But such fairy tale wealth doesn't mean a calm life. That fortune is a constant target for enemies and ill-wishers. That is precisely why his son, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, is known for his tough style of rule. The name Jamal Khashoggi is the loudest proof of how this family resolves political issues. Let's set the disputes aside. King Salman's life is a dream without limits. His personal fortune is $20 billion. And of course, he owns property all over the world. One of the jewels of his collection is the Chateau Louis XIV in France, a mansion worth $300 million, once called the most expensive home in the world. But even that palace pales next to his main residence, the Riyadh Palace. It's not just a home, but a real city in miniature, covering 4.9 million square feet. It has everything: its own hospital, a royal cinema, several mosques, and endless halls and pavilions that are hard to even imagine. If someone thinks a Rolls-Royce Phantom is a symbol of luxury, for King Salman, it's just a toy in his garage of 7,000 supercars. Among them are a Mercedes-Benz Maybach S600 worth $4.8 million, an exclusive Bugatti Veyron for $3.4 million, and a gold Rolls-Royce Phantom priced at $2.5 million. Royal luxury requires gold, right? Air travel? Forget first class. The king has an entire fleet of private aircraft worth more than $2 billion. His personal Boeing 747 costs over $500 million and is almost entirely finished in gold. On board is his own throne room. And what about royal pomp? Every time the king steps off the plane, a golden escalator is rolled out for him. But that's not all. He has a fleet of super yachts worth more than $500 million in total. The most famous is the Prince Abdulaziz, a super yacht priced at $100 million, a true floating residence with royal interiors. And what about the other princes? Who can compete with that kind of wealth? Let's find out right now. Number 8. Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the richest and most powerful king. The ruler of Abu Dhabi is not just one of the richest people in the world. This is a man who controls the richest oil state on the planet and is one of the most influential figures of our time. After the death of his half-brother, Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, he fully cemented his dominance. Since then, his personal fortune has grown from $3 billion to more than $30 billion, which he generously invests in real estate, unique supercars, and yachts worth millions. Entering Sheikh Mohammed's world is stepping into a kingdom where every building looks as if it was created for an emperor. The main jewel is the famous Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi, valued at $3 billion. It's not just an architectural masterpiece, but a symbol of power and wealth. But he didn't stop there. He owns luxury mansions all over the world, including a Beverly Hills mansion worth $45 million. As for his car collection, even Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos could envy it. From a Bugatti Veyron for $2.5 million to a Lykan Hypersport for $3.4 million and an ultra-rare Lamborghini Veneno for $3 million, every car is unique, but the real diamond in the collection is the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, the most expensive car on the planet, worth $18.7 million, and the owner of this one-of-one is him. On land, his wealth doesn't end. The Sheikh also owns the super yacht Azam, one of the largest in the world, over 590 feet long, valued at $600 million. In addition, he is an avid art collector, with a collection worth more than $100 million, from classical paintings to ultra-modern sculptures that decorate his palaces and yachts. Number 7. Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the Prince of Dubai. When people talk about power and wealth, the name Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, always appears near the top. His personal fortune is estimated at around $15 billion, but that's only the tip of the iceberg. Real power lies not in money, but in his absolute control over Dubai. Thanks to his leadership, this city has become a synonym for luxury and unbelievable scale. When it comes to homes, the Sheikh chooses only the most grandiose. His AAL Palace, worth $500 million, is the quintessence of refined taste. The 100,000 square foot mansion is decorated with ivory and precious metals. But his holdings don't end there. They say he owns more land in the United Kingdom than the royal family itself. Among his assets are a 63,000-acre estate in Scotland, a mansion in Dallas for $45 million, and an ultra-luxury penthouse in Monaco worth $323 million, which ranks among the 10 most expensive real estate properties in the world. And what about cars? He has a Bugatti Veyron worth $4 million, one of the fastest supercars on the planet. A Lamborghini Reventon for $2.5 million with a design inspired by fighter jets, a Ferrari Enzo for $1.5 million, and a Mercedes-Benz McLaren for $1 million. And that's only a small part. In his garage, there are dozens of Rolls-Royces, Bentleys, and other luxury brands. But if supercars aren't enough, he also has a fleet of super yachts. His Dubai, worth more than $350 million, is one of the largest and most expensive yachts in the world. A floating palace with interiors worthy of a fairy tale sultan. By the way, his wedding went down in history as the most expensive. To celebrate it on that scale, the government even built a separate stadium for the ceremony. The total cost of the celebration was $200 million, with $100 million spent on building the new stadium. Is it even possible to surpass the level of Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum? Can anyone compete with his colossal power and limitless luxury? Number 6. Mohammed Hussein Al Amoudi, the richest secret billionaire of Ethiopia. Imagine a silent king with no official crown, but with land, oil, and influence that can rival any monarch. Mohammed Hussein Al Amoudi is the richest person in Ethiopia, with a fortune of up to $11 billion. His lifestyle is an example of luxury that is in no way inferior to royal life. But his empire isn't limited to Africa. Al Amoudi owns elite real estate around the world, luxury mansions in Switzerland and Saudi Arabia. In that oil monarchy, he is considered one of the largest landowners. holding property worth up to $3 billion. With that kind of money, he's not just a mansion collector. Al-Amoudi is a true player in the supercar world, with a garage worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Imagine a Ferrari LaFerrari for $2 million, a Bugatti Chiron for $3 million, and even a Rolls-Royce covered in real gold. His lifestyle is a living fairy tale of limitless luxury. What sets him apart from the rest? His annual income is estimated at around $1 billion. That's a sum even top CEOs of the world's biggest corporations can only dream of. But for him, money is not just spending. It's an instrument of power and influence. Al-Amoudi invested in oil, mining, agriculture, banking, and other industries, controlling the financial flows of entire countries. And if you thought this was the limit of luxury and power, wait, the next person in this story will shock you even more. Number 5. Prince Turki bin Abdullah Al Saud, the king of supercars, and his $22 million golden collection. If anyone can redefine the meaning of the words luxury and speed, it's Prince Turki bin Abdullah Al Saud of Saudi Arabia. He's not just a member of the royal family, he's known worldwide for his insane passion for supercars and a collection worth $22 million, featuring unique cars literally coated in pure gold. This prince turned the rarest machines into true works of art. His Bugatti Veyron, coated in 18-karat gold, became a real icon, valued at $10 million, nearly 5 times more expensive than a standard version. But that's not the only jewel in his fleet. He also has a Rolls-Royce Phantom Coupe, also coated in 18-karat gold, worth $4 million, with a hand-finished leather interior and rare wood trims, embodying power and prestige. Of course, a collection like this can't do without Lamborghini. The prince owns an Aventador Super Veloce worth $1.2 million, also with gold plating, a true challenge to the idea of what a supercar should be. His passion for cars goes far beyond Saudi Arabia. The prince is famous for driving through the streets of London, where his golden fleet caused a real sensation in the press. Once, he even parked a car on one of the most fashionable streets in London and received a $110 fine simply for displaying his wealth too spectacularly. Of course, for him, that's just pocket change. Can anyone compare to the extravagance of Prince Turki bin Abdullah? Or are there other monarchs who live an even more insane and luxurious life? Number 4. Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the former king of Qatar. When you hear the name Sheikh Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, the former ruler of Qatar, you immediately picture not only an influential politician, but an incredibly luxurious life that goes far beyond what even billionaires consider normal. His fortune is estimated at around $2.1 billion, and with that money, he created a world full of palaces, supercars, and royal brilliance. His main residence is the Royal Palace in Doha. It's not just a home, but an entire complex worth more than $1 billion. Inside are 15 separate residences, each decorated with real gold. It's a true monument to wealth and power, a symbol of status on the international stage. But his architectural fantasies didn't stop at Qatar. He built another secret palace on the coast of Oman. Construction took 2 years and was completed in 2019. Naturally, his love for cars also has no limits. Sheikh Hamad's collection is impressive. Lamborghini Aventador SV, Ferrari LaFerrari Aperta, Bugatti Chiron. Each of these cars is not just expensive, but ultra exclusive. When a monarch owns an entire park of supercars, palaces worth hundreds of millions, and even golden yachts, you can't help but think, well, that's the limit of wealth. But is it really the top? Or is there someone whose empire is even more shocking? Number 3. King Mohammed VI of Morocco, the king who lives in luxury. One of the richest monarchs in the world, King Mohammed VI of Morocco is not just a head of state, but a symbol of greatness and refined luxury. His fortune is estimated at $2.5 billion, allowing him to combine the image of a people's ruler with that of a magnate with endless possibilities. He's called the king of the people because he has repeatedly shown compassion and generosity. For example, secretly paying off the debts of hundreds of poor farmers. But in that same year, he bought a mansion in Paris worth $100 million. Two opposites, one royal heart. His main residence is the Dar al-Makhzen Palace in Rabat, also known as the Palace of Happiness. It's not just a home, but the heart of Moroccan power, the place where key state ceremonies are held. But that's only part of his real estate empire. The king owns a luxurious resort villa in Agadir with panoramic views of the Atlantic Ocean, and another magnificent residence in Fez. However, perhaps his most spectacular asset is a $100 million mansion near the Eiffel Tower that previously belonged to a member of the Saudi royal family. One of the most curious aspects of his wealth is his ability to monetize his heritage. Many royal palaces have been turned into ultra-luxury hotels, generating more than $100 million in annual income. It's not only a strategy for preserving capital, but also a masterclass in managing one's image. Of course, the king travels accordingly. He has an entire fleet of luxury yachts, private jets, and even a royal helicopter, not to mention motorcades of the most expensive cars in the world. Beyond material valuables, King Mohammed VI is also known as a passionate art collector. His collection includes rare paintings and sculptures by world-famous masters. Moreover, he founded an entire network of museums and cultural centers to preserve and develop traditional Moroccan art. It seems like his world is made of endless luxury, from million-dollar yachts to historic palaces. But believe me, even more astonishing stories are ahead. Who will take the top of this list? Let's find out. Number 2. King Abdullah II, a king without oil. Unlike his Middle Eastern neighbors, King Abdullah II of Jordan can't boast endless oil reserves. But that doesn't stop him from living a life that any Arab monarch would envy. His fortune is estimated at around $750 million, and he managed to turn his country's strategic position into a source of stable wealth. Thanks to the development of tourism, Jordan has become an elite destination for global aristocracy and wealthy travelers. His main residence is the Al Husseiniya Royal Palace in Amman, worth $150 million. It's not just a home, but a true symbol of national culture, harmoniously combining modern comfort and traditional Arab style. But the king doesn't build his wealth only at home. His portfolio includes elite real estate around the world, including 3 luxury villas on the coast in Point Dume, Malibu, as well as other properties in the USA and the UK. If other Arab monarchs adore supercars, Abdullah II has a special passion for motorcycles. His collection is estimated at around $40 million and includes dozens of unique custom models. At the same time, he doesn't forget classic cars either. More than 70 vehicles, from rarities to modern models, with a total value exceeding $15 million. A special place is held by his personal Gulfstream 4 special performance, a private jet worth $40 million. Equipped with everything you could possibly want for royal travel. And of course, King Abdullah II doesn't lag behind in maritime luxury. His super yacht Aliyah, worth $85 million, is a true floating palace, the embodiment of a dream of perfect comfort on the water. But don't think this is the end. Ahead is the most influential and most unexpected hero of our list. Who is he? Let's find out right now. Number 1. Mohammed Al-Abar, the genius behind Burj Khalifa. Have you ever wondered who stands behind the creation of the tallest building on the planet? Who was the visionary who turned Dubai into a symbol of global luxury? The answer is simple: Mohammed Al-Abar. But he's not just a billionaire with a fortune of about $3 billion. He is an architect of ambition and a dreamer who made luxury accessible to the chosen few. Just look at Burj Khalifa. It's not just a building, it's a symbol of audacity and brilliance. Walking through its lobby is like stepping into another world, where every detail is infused with power and wealth. Marble floors and columns, bathtubs covered in 24-karat gold. Even the walls are decorated with incredibly intricate patterns that reflect the limitless imagination of its creator. But Burj Khalifa is only the first chapter in his book of architectural wonders. Al-Abar didn't stop at one record. A real challenge became the Rama Island project, located off the coast of Abu Dhabi. It's not just a resort, but a true dream island worth $3.5 billion, where 1,800 luxury residences, each nearly $1 million, promise to fulfill the dreams of the most spoiled billionaires. And if it seems to you that only kings can afford a truly luxurious life, think again. Mohammed Al-Abar is a man whose wealth and influence can compete with any Middle Eastern monarch. After all, he leads one of the world's largest development companies, Emaar Properties. This company doesn't just build buildings, it changes the very idea of luxury and defines what the cities of the future should look like. On his account are not only towers, luxury hotels, and islands, but entire concepts of new districts, from glittering skyscrapers to ultra-elite villas with private beaches. His projects are a manifesto of luxury for the 21st century. So who really lives like a king? Leave the name of your favorite in the comments. We read everything. And if this journey into a world of outrageous luxury made your jaw drop in surprise, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for the richest. Here it's all about luxury, expensive things, and the lives of the most influential people on the planet. Be sure to watch the previous episodes. They will 100% amaze you.